final tributes and a farewell was paid by the CRPF to their fallen brothers, the 5 CRPF Jawans who were killed in that attack in Anantnag yesterday when 2 terrorists on a motorcycle fired at the picket post where they were on guard. 3 Jawans were killed on the spot, 2 of them dying later in the hospital. Now, this was the worst attack since the Pulwama attack, in which 40 CRPF Jawans were killed. And this also comes just ahead of the Amarnath Yatra, which is to begin in some 3 weeks from now. Well, let's go across to Nazir for more. And Nazir, now the bodies of the 5 men are being sent on to their hometowns and their villages. But very worrying for the authorities, given that there's been so much focus ahead of the Amarnath Yatra as well, and about security arrangements and this attack taking place on the route that pilgrims will take. Also for the CRPF, another big blow, losing 5 men like this.
Yeah, exactly. And wreathing ceremony is over, and you can see all those caskets. The bodies of the fallen Jawans have been taken into the vehicles, and the CRPF Jawans who were here, they are also, most of them have left already. So it is, in a sense, a solemn occasion for the security force. Everybody had come here from the state government, advisor security, K. Vijay Kumar, and also the senior officials of police, army, and the CRPF came here to pay tribute to the fallen Jawans. It has, as you rightly mentioned, happened in a Anantnag KP road, which is being used for the Amarnath and Amarnath convoys, Yatris convoys, just weeks before the Yatra starts. And at a time when the security was also on all-time, highest alert, and the massive security deployment has already been made to ensure that the safety of the Yatra routes is 100% perfect. Despite all the security measures which have been put in place, such an attack taking place in itself is a wake-up call and a challenge. But dealing with militancy is not just about muscular policy killing militants, because just killing militants doesn't kill militancy. You need to have a comprehensive approach to deal with militancy, particularly in a place like Kashmir, where we see militancy is not just about guns, it is surviving because of the public support here, because of the separatist movement and the groundswell there. Now the security agencies are telling us, in fact, yesterday governor's press conference, they say they're coming out with the central government is now coming with a comprehensive plan about the rehabilitation of local militants. Because you have to kill the idea behind militancy, idea behind the violence, not just those who use guns and kill them. For example, in last 5 months, 115 militants have been killed. Despite that, there was an attack. And last year, 100 to 250 militants were killed. Still, we had Pulwama attack. So it is, in a sense, a zero-sum game. 1 step forward, 2 steps backward. That's exactly happening. So center is now looking towards 2-pronged strategy. One is to firmly deal with militancy, launch relentless encounters and the operations. At the same time, have a soft approach, engage with youth, have a rehabilitation policy, engage with the families, engage with local imams and all those people. So that militancy, as we all know, is not just about killing militants. It's also about, dealing with the, idea and killing that idea which is behind militancy and the violence, making violence, stigmatize militancy. We already see here there is a lot of churning within the society. Many are questioning whether how long Kashmir can be in this pile of violence. For the last 30 years, people have been bearing the brunt of militancy. For example, yesterday, while 5 CRPF in the line of duty, there's a local police officer who rushed there to save them, to neutralize the attacker. In the process, he received blood injuries in his chest and he has been critically injured. So Arshad Khan is being treated at Army's 92 military base hospital. Also, there was civilian, a young woman who was critically injured, and the education institution, shops, everything came to standstill until late evening. We saw people had rushed, they fled from that area. They were running for safety and left everything there open, shops, business establishments and other offices, they were open. So people are actually also suffering. They become the collateral damage in this unending conflict in Kashmir. That's why the center is looking for a 2-pronged strategy. One is relentless operations against militants. At the same time, velvet glow, soft approach to those who are willing to abjure violence and come around the table. So that is the strategy. But here, a very, very solemn occasion. Every officer, Jawan, they came together to pay homage to the fallen Jawans. One thing we should not remember, beyond militancy, politics, everything, someone has lost father, someone has lost husband, someone has lost brother. These are the human tragedies, and it is the people who pay a price. Through the life, they would be missing their dear ones. While the country pays homage to the fallen Jawans, but look at the families who will be receiving body bags of their breadwinners, of their hope, and they would be receiving their. Look at them. Look what how those families would be now spending their rest of their life, and when they receive the body bags, when they have received the news how their breadwinners have been killed in this attack. So these tragedies, and everybody is asking when these tragedies end, when these killing end, when violence in Kashmir will end, when will also militancy end, when will be some solution so that there's no one dies in Kashmir. The fact is, yesterday when this attack took place, police senior officers rushed there, and they entire areas was cordoned off, and this because there was apprehension. One militant had managed to escape. They laid down the cordon in the entire area, but looks like the militant one militant managed to escape. So it is clear that one Fidayeen attack, because it was a suicide mission, one Fidayeen attack is still at large. But it's not just about one militant who actually has escaped. It's about an ecosystem, an idea of militancy that needs to be fought. And perhaps the biggest homage to these fallen soldiers would be when everyone comes around to fight this idea and eliminates every single reason of the violence in Kashmir. So it is these people who actually pay the price here in Kashmir. We see these Jawans who had come here to pay homage to their colleagues here, and now they are just moving out. After that, they were shouting slogans here, remembering their fallen colleagues, because it is these people who spend their lives outside their home. They live with these Jawans, they work together, they fight, knowing it is a choice between death and life. And yesterday, 5 of their colleagues lost their lives in this terrible terror attack.